Top 20 Deloitte Consulting Interview Questions and Answers. Deloitte Consulting is one of the oldest companies worldwide, having existed for over a century. This article will look at some of the questions you should expect in a Deloitte Consulting interview to help you prepare and thus increase your chances of landing the job. Take a look at the following. 1. Why do you want to work for us? This is one of the questions you are likely to ask in such an interview, even though it may be rephrased. It would help if you highlighted what makes this company different from other firms. There are lots of things to point out, such as its position or quality of graduate schemes. Sample answer. I believe that Deloitte will present me with new challenges. As a leading company that has existed successfully for over a century, this is the right place to learn and advance my career. I am willing to use everything that I have learned over the years for the firm's benefit if given a chance. 2. Tell me about yourself. This is also another common opening question that the interviewer is likely to ask. It is not as easy as it seems since you can't know for sure what the interviewer wants to hear. To be on the safe side, talk about the responsibilities you have, teams you've been part of, or any interests you may have. Sample answer. I am highly experienced, having spent over 13 years in this field. I have a degree in accounting and finished on top of my class in college. I love teamwork and have been part of several teams before. I am interested in learning new things, traveling, and reading. 3. What makes you a good choice for this company? The interviewer wants you to sell yourself by mentioning some of the things that the company will benefit from if they employ you. You have to convince the entity that it will be getting something in return after giving you lots of experience, learning opportunities, and financial benefits. Sample answer. This is my 8th year in this field. Therefore, I have lots of experience that I am ready to bring to this establishment. I am a diligent, highly motivated, and hard-working employee who will give my all to benefit the company. Additionally, I have excellent teamwork skills that will help me inspire, work together with and motivate other employees. 4. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? The interviewer wants to know about your ambitions, plans, and goals. Therefore, think critically about what you would like to achieve within Deloitte and your lifestyle in general. Even though this company's graduate scheme is well remunerated, the organization wants a person interested in growing with them and not just the money. Sample answer. After all these years, I believe that it is high time I tried my hand at something more challenging, like management. Even though I am still gathering the right skills and qualifications for a management position, I believe that I will be good to go in the next 5 years. I hope that it will be here at Deloitte. Or you can say that you haven't given it a thought yet since you prefer focusing on the present and leaving things to fall into place on their own. 5. Can you tell us about a time you demonstrated leadership? Everybody wants an employee who can lead others. This is a competency-based question, which the interviewer normally asks to assess a certain skill. Give an experience that highlights the skill the interviewer wants to know. Be as detailed as possible. Sample answer. I have been a team leader on several occasions. In my previous experience, I volunteered to lead my team on a project after our team leader quit. We came up with a new way of working to help us meet the set deadline. I kept the team together, and we achieved outstanding results. 6. What do you know about us? Did you take some time to research the organization before the interview? Always make sure that you research beforehand and get as much information as possible about the hiring company. Sample answer. Fully known as Deloitte Touche Tomatsu Limited, Deloitte is a global professional services network founded in 1845 and available in over 150 countries worldwide. It is considered one of the Big Four accounting organizations and has the highest revenue and professionals among the existing professional services networks. Its headquarters are in London, England. 7. What's the biggest obstacle that you've overcome in your professional life? The interviewer wants to know if you are a problem solver. Finding solutions to obstacles is one of the things that hiring managers want in their choice of employees. Think about some of the challenges you have faced in the role you are interviewing for and narrate it to the interviewer. Sample answer. The biggest challenge I have faced in my career is working part-time and continuing with my university education. It became even more complex in my senior-most years owing to the increased school load. I had to work on my time management skills and even come up with a calendar to show her when I was supposed to work and be in school. I managed to take control and make the process less painful. 8. Who is our main competitors? Do you know any entity giving this establishment a run for its money? Remember, this is a Big Four company, and therefore whatever you say should be a worthy competitor. Sample answer: as one of the biggest professional services companies, you have several worthy competitors. Some of the most notable are KPMG, FTI Consulting, Bain & Company, Accenture US, and PwC. All these are in the same niche as you. 9. Have you ever been responsible for a project? The interviewer wants to know if you can be charged with a project. Ensure that you highlight your leadership skills and convince the hiring manager that you are responsible enough to be trusted. Give a worthy experience and be as detailed as possible. Remember, such competency-based questions are the key to getting a job. Sample answer: in my final year of school, I was responsible for 3-month-long fundraiser for my club. I had to raise over $7,000 to fund the club activities. I did my best, gave out performas, and reached out to anybody who could help us until we surpassed the target. Even the school principal couldn't believe it. 10. Have you ever had to deal with a difficult workmate? The interviewer wants to know if you can get along with others and manage office difficulties. Give an experience where you successfully handled a difficult employee. Convince the interviewer that they can trust you. Sample answer: I was once asked to train an employee who was older than me. He thought I was too young to be guiding him and gave me a hard time. He preferred to do things his way, which couldn't work. I spoke to my supervisor, who advised me on how to handle him, and later sat the employee down to explain why we were doing things my way. I also asked for his opinion on improving things, which helped ease the problem and made the experience better. 11. What will you be bringing to the team if given a chance? The interviewer wants to know how your team will benefit from you if given a chance to work for the company. Mention your teamwork skills and abilities. You can also tell the interviewer about your teamwork experience and further convince them that you will be a good team member. Sample answer: I have worked in different team settings before and therefore understand how to work with various people. I know how to inspire and motivate my team members to give their all. I also have lots of people skills that will help me interact well with my team members. Lastly, I am a diligent and hard-working team member who won't inconvenience others. 12. What is your greatest strength? Do you know what it takes to be good at this job? The interviewer wants you to match some of your outstanding skills to the job description and convince them that you will deliver. Ensure that whatever you mention is related to the job. Sample answer: my greatest strength is my ability to interact with others and offer excellent customer service. I am empathetic and patient, which helps me understand other people's problems and provide the necessary help. I am also a friendly person and can get people to talk and open up, which helps me know how to assist them. 13. How did you get into the accounting field? Deloitte mostly has chances for accountants. Therefore, if you are interviewing for a job with the firm, you are definitely into accounting or a related field. The hiring manager wants to know where your professional interests are from this question. The best way to answer this question is to recall the specific elements of accounting that made you join the field. Also, show commitment to the job. Sample answer: I love accounting because it brings me great joy. I find it rewarding as it exposes me to many challenges and allows me to interact with people from different places in the world. The main reason why I decided to pursue it was my interest in analyzing financial data and calculating metrics. I have been doing an excellent job so far. 14. Have you ever used your negotiation skills to change the outcome of something? You should anticipate this question in a Deloitte interview as it is one of the most common. This workplace requires employees with excellent negotiation and communication skills. Think about a situation where you used negotiation skills to close a deal, help a client understand something, or change the direction and course of your team. Sample answer: I once used my negotiation skills to convince a client not to contract our competitors. I listened to his concerns, addressed them directly, and spoke with his management. You were able to come up with a new agreement that took care of his concerns and aligned to the company's needs. This experience taught me that clear communication is essential when negotiating. 15. How will you handle multiple deadlines and tasks? Deloitte requires you to work fast and meet all the set deadlines to succeed as an employee. The hiring manager will therefore want to know if you are passionate, efficient, and self-driven. Your answer should highlight your time management and organizational skills. Sample answer. I have vast experience in this field, which has helped me refine my time management skills and ability to handle several projects simultaneously. I know how to prioritize tasks after organizing myself. I have also discovered that setting goals, delegating tasks when necessary, and maintaining clear communication with team members help me meet deadlines and complete tasks quickly. 16. How will you maintain your focus when performing audits and other legal services? Working at Deloitte can get repetitive since you will primarily be handling numbers. However, you need to stay focused to secure a chance at Deloitte. The hiring manager wants to know if you can perform tasks and concentrate on the job. Convince the interviewer that you will pay attention to details during auditing and when performing legal services. Sample answer. I love my work. I particularly enjoy reviewing numbers and performing audits. I understand what is expected of me in the workplace and pay careful attention to details when checking for fraud, irregularities, and violations. I also ensure that I am analytical and methodical whenever I go through all audits and financial reviews. All these techniques help me stay focused. 17. What will you bring to Deloitte? This is one of the most common questions asked by interviewers to evaluate your skills and abilities. Make sure that you sell yourself to them by touching on any relevant experience and highlighting your best professional qualities. Sample answer. I have over 10 years of auditing and tax experience which will help me grow, enrich your client base and offer excellent financial services to meet your customer demands. I am also focused, with a keen eye for detail and interest in the financial system. I have also shown excellence in limited auditing companies, small businesses, and large corporations. 18. Are you willing to relocate? You may be required to relocate when given a chance to work at Deloitte. Do you have things that you can't leave behind, or are you free to start over? Be honest with the interviewer. However, also have in mind that a no may make you lose the chance. Sample answer. I consider myself a flexible person. I am always willing to start over as many times as possible. I don't have a problem relocating if needed. I don't have a family yet and therefore I am willing to explore. I hope that I will get a week to put my things in order and make arrangements in the new place I will be posted. 19. How do you handle stress? Working at Deloitte can get stressful, especially since most of the jobs are repetitive. You need to have a proper way of handling all the stress that comes with the job. Remember, you have to be in a suitable mental space to deliver, so you have to know how to work under pressure and manage stress. Sample answer. I have found out over time that proper organization and prioritization of work helps avoid the pressure that comes with the piling of work, leading to stress. I also take some time to relax and re-strategize whenever I feel like I am being pushed to the wall. Additionally, socializing with my fellow employees during breaks helps me handle stress. 20. How do you ensure that your work is accurate? You need to maintain high levels of accuracy to keep your job at Deloitte. You can mention some of the software or techniques that you use to edit your work and ensure that everything is as it is meant to be. Convince the interviewer that you value accuracy. Sample answer. I understand the importance of maintaining high levels of accuracy in this job. I usually go through every job twice to ensure that I haven't made any mistakes. I also use different software to scan noticeable errors and make the necessary corrections. All my jobs are always thoroughly reviewed. Conclusion. These are some of the most common questions in Deloitte interviews. Make sure that you also work on your body language, posture and make an excellent first impression.